Fangirl Panthers, I'm back again to read to you guys, and I have today one of my favorite books. It's called A Shelter for Sadness. I'm going to come a little closer so you can see the pictures better. So we have so many opportunities to have amazing days, but still sometimes we feel sad, and that's what this book is about. And the illustrations in it are quite beautiful. A Shelter for Sadness. Sadness has come to live with me, and I am building it a shelter. Here's the sadness. I am building a shelter for my sadness and welcoming it inside. I'm giving it a space to sit or lie down, to curl up very, very small or be as big as it can be, to run around or stand still, to be very, very noisy or very, very quiet, or anything in between. In this shelter, my sadness can turn to the wall or look out through the window, in the middle of the night or in the day. The windows will open to let sounds in or close to keep them out. The shelter I build for my sadness will have light from the sun or from the moon and the stars. But the windows will have curtains that my sadness can draw when it wants to, and light if it wants to, from candles or lamps. Lots and lots of light, or no light at all. My sadness can sit in the darkness if it wants to, whatever it feels like. Because this is the shelter for my sadness, and it has the right to be there. And I will make my shelter strong so that in winter my sadness will be safe against the storms. But I will give it a little garden too, so that in spring birds will come and build their nests, and green shoots will peek through the dark earth. In summer, roses will bloom, and their scent will steal in under the door, and my sadness can open the windows and breathe in and smell them if it wants to. In autumn, my sadness can look out at the trees and cry when the leaves turn red and orange and fall to the ground. Or it can go out and run through the leaves and hear the sounds they make. It can build bonfires and dance around them, or sit quietly and watch the flames. Anything it needs to. Sometimes I will visit my sadness in its shelter every day, every hour if needed. Sometimes we'll run into each other's arms and hug and cry and talk, and sometimes just sit next to each other, saying nothing. Sometimes I will be too busy to visit my sadness for a while, but that's okay too. I have built a shelter for my sadness, and it is safe inside, and nobody will hurt it. I can visit whenever I need to, whenever it calls to me. And whenever my sadness wants, it can come out of its shelter and hold my hand. And we will look out at the world and discover how beautiful it is together. It's my favorite part. You can see sadness is smiling. It's okay to be sad sometimes. All right, thank you guys. I'll see you next week.